Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about my 2025 year and all the lessons that I learned this year. This is the first year that I'll be doing this video since you guys know I barely started my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to do this as a tradition of every year doing how my year goes and all the lessons that I learned and how I can help y'all to do better for next year. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be going through all the months of the year and I'm gonna be telling y'all an overview of everything that happened to me this year and the lessons that I have learned. This year has actually been one of the hardest years that I've ever lived. Whoa, yet, but everything that happened I did not expect to happen. But I do know one thing is that I learned so much this year, and there's just a lot that happened that I don't know, it made me stronger and it made me mature and realize that the only thing that we need in this life, in this world, is God, and everything he does is for a reason. And before we get started and I tell y'all everything that happened this year, I just want to say that the purpose of this video is not just for me to tell you guys like what happened and the lessons I learned, but also for me to see in the future how much I've grown and everything that happens, and like just the person that I convert myself into later on in the years. So some of these things are a little bit vulnerable. I don't know how to say it, but yes, to me, but I still want to share with you guys. So the beginning of the year was honestly hard because I was in a 2.5-year relationship and I didn't want to let go of something that I knew wasn't there no more. And I just kept dragging myself thinking that it was going to work when in reality it wasn't. And although we broke up that relationship 2024 November, I still dragged it all the way to the following year and we still kept in contact. So that was honestly something not good because I was hurting myself, and honestly it is not healthy to do that. Once you know the relationship is over, it's over. Do not drag it. To all my girls, do not drag your relationship because it is not worth it. It really is not worth it, and it's gonna hurt you way more. And something that I learned about that is that sometimes God puts that person to hurt you over and over and over again because he already gave you signs to let go, but you just don't want to and you're stubborn, so you hold on to it, when in reality God is showing you like it's time for you to let go. Like, this is not what I have for you. And that's something I didn't learn. I had to learn that the hard way. If God shows you those signs, please, girls, to all my girls, or guys too, for the girls that you guys are with, let go. Just let go, and you guys will see that he has a bigger plan for you than you could imagine. Like, if you think that's your person, just imagine God, the person he has for you. So to all my girls and guys, of course, do not, I repeat, do not hold on to something that is not for you. I know it's gonna hurt at first, of course, it's gonna hurt. It hurt me a lot, especially because it was like my first love. So it really, really did hurt me a lot. But you just have to let go and let God control it, because he has a so much bigger plan for you. So don't hold on to that when it's not yours. So let's go ahead and move on to February. February was actually a good month. So I went on my first ever airplane, and I had never been on a plane before, but this was my first time going. And my school took us to Georgia to this conference, a teaching bilingual conference, because I'm starting to be a teacher. So they took us to Georgia, and it was actually so fun. And I'm like in love with planes. Like, I just want to travel the world. My dream place is New York, but that's not the point of this video. Honestly, such a good experience, and it was my first time going out of the state and the first time flying without my parents. So you bet how I was very scared and nervous. And one thing is that I didn't really know anyone from that school, from the group, so it was pretty scary at first. After I did meet people and we talked and everything, but it was actually so scary. But my sisters, when I came back, they surprised me with this little cute surprise. I will insert a picture right here. They literally surprised me at the airport, and it was honestly the best thing ever. Like, I just love my family so much. Another cool thing that I did when I was over there at Georgia is that I went to the Titanic Museum, and it was so sad. Like everything that they had in the museum was so sad. That was all for February. We go on into March. March was the very first time we went to go visit my tia, because my tia lived here with us, but then she moved away for hours, and it was honestly, it was hard because my family and my entire family has always been so close. So for her moving away was hard on us. I remember January, another thing January that hit me hard was that she moved away. But we went to go visit her for spring break, and it was honestly the best thing ever. We were so happy that we were reunited. We were just there. Honestly, we didn't really do much. We were just at the house, but we were together, which was the best part. April came along, and my sister, my third youngest sister, lived her retreat. I'm glad my sister was able to experience that before everything went downhill after that. April was also a hard month because there was just so many things going on that we couldn't explain what was happening, and we didn't know why it was happening either. Like, it just, people started, I don't want to like not expose them, but like, I'm not gonna say exactly what happened because I know God saw everything, and God knows who's right and who's wrong, especially the lying and all of that. So I just want to say that do not trust people, because the people you least expect are the ones that are gonna backstab you in the moments that you least expect as well. Something else happened, but I don't think I can say that here yet. So another thing happened in April, which honestly was a hit in a heart, to be honest, especially because that person was just, I really looked up to that person so much, and for that person to do that was honestly very hurtful. But it is what it is. We can't do nothing about it no more. May was okay. We didn't really have that much that happened in May, but then June came along. Oh, June was the month that, honestly, now that I think about it, I don't really have words to say, because June was just not it. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to say it because I don't want drama to cause, or people being saying, oh, she's still not over it, or oh, she wants to bring it on the internet, you know? So I don't really want to say what happened, at least yet. But, and no, actually no, because I know God saw, like I mentioned before, I know God saw everything. So he knows what happens, and the people that lied and the people that are spreading false rumors, I know God is in control, and I know he's gonna deal with that later on. And then in July they try to fix the problem that I'm talking about, the problem, but we still realize that there were still the people that they haven't had change. So we were just like, no, like, it ain't gonna work. It really isn't gonna work, especially because you just feel that vibe, like they don't want you there. So I was just like, no, like, no, it's just no. And then, but July, a good thing is that it was my dad's birthday, so we went to the beach for his birthday, and it was actually such a fun very fun trip, because that was the trip that I actually vlogged, and it's whenever I started my YouTube channel. So July, August, September, October, November, December. It's been 6 months since I started my YouTube channel. And before anything, I want to give a big shout out to all the people that have supported me since day one. I know that there's still so much to grow. But back to the story. We went to the beach for my dad's birthday. And I remember after that month, we were literally, every weekend we had something to do nonstop, all the way till August, my birthday. Either we went to my grandma's on the trip, we went to go visit my tia, because we went to go visit my tia again in July. My grandma from my dad's side family, they would come and visit us, or we would go over there to their birthday parties, and it was just back and forth traveling every weekend, which was honestly such a very fun thing, and very happy we were able to do. And then August came along, and it was my 21st birthday. I had a good birthday, although some people were missing, but I know they weren't able to make it because of reasons. Another thing about August is that I ended up joining a group that was just not it. Like, it was just drama, honestly. And I was, honestly, there's times where I think about it and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be here. But I think of my future and I'm like, no, it's good for my future. So I'm not gonna say nothing else about that. And then September, I started growing my channel more. I saw that I was gaining more subscribers, which I'm very thankful for, y'all. And then November came along, and November was such a fun month because I experienced my first ever concert. I'm 21, and these 21 years, I have not gone to a concert. So I was so happy that I was able to experience my first ever concert. My tia from my dad's side, she invited me and she took me to my first concert, Cristian Nodal, which was honestly the best experience ever. It was such a good experience. It was 10 out of 10. Like, his performance was the best. I'm so grateful for my tia that she was able to take me, and she even got me merch. I have a shirt and it's cute. I really like it. Thank you so much to my tia. And then December came along, which it was going so good by this time. Like, everything was going back into place, making sense. And then Christmas came along, and my sister and my mom got the flu. It was sad because my mom wasn't even on her 100% because she was very sick. I was happy that my dad's side of his family was able to still come and celebrate with us, which was honestly so fun. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And then New Year's, so let's just see what happens New Year's Eve. That was my 2025 recap. There was so much. In my opinion, there was just so much that happened this year that was just unexpected. And although I didn't really go into details because I don't want to do that yet, just know that I just want to make something very, very clear. Just know that God sees everything. And sometimes we don't speak up about things because it's really no point. Like, yeah, there's times where we want to be like, oh, well, listen to my side of the story. But in reality, you don't need no one's acceptance. The only acceptance you need is God, and He saw everything, so don't worry about it. He will put things in light, and He will make it go to light. The truth will come out at one point. And then the people that are there digging into the drama and eating up everything, they're gonna be exposed. So to all the people that are like going through something, and maybe like they did say they're part of the story, but they don't believe it, but you're right, don't worry about it. God will put out the truth, and sooner or later he'll give you the reason to why everything happened. The lessons that I learned this year is that God is with you no matter what. Never forget that. No matter what, do not let go of His hand. Do not lose your faith in Him, because yes, times are hard, but just know that with Him things will get better. For sure, it will get better. And the last lesson that I learned is that people aren't always who they are. Overall, guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's honestly something that I haven't done yet, like just a sit down video. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I am so excited for 2026. There's so many things that are gonna be happening. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next year. Bye.